Today, we bring you the 10 most exhilarating, rare, and iconic Hemi-Powered B Body Mopars ever produced. And you'll never guess the estimated values of the number 1 and number 2 cars on our list, so stick around to find out, and we'll see if you agree with our lineup. First up at number 10 is the beautiful 1967 Plymouth Satellite. The 67 Plymouth Satellite isn't just a relic of the past. It's the most valuable gift to the golden age of muscle cars. With an estimated value of $66,000, the Plymouth Satellite was initially the top trim level for the Belvedere before becoming its own model. What's truly special about the 67 Plymouth Satellite is its legendary 426 Hemi engine, one of the most tremendous engines to ever exist, a powerhouse known as the Elephant engine due to its size and performance. The 426 Hemi was a game-changer in NASCAR, dominating the tracks with its sheer power. In 1966, over 1,500 Belvederes and Satellites were equipped with the 426 Hemi. But in '67, a mere 12 Plymouths were ordered with this engine, and only 6 of those were Satellites. This rarity is a big part of what makes the 67 Satellite so valuable today. A genuine 67 Satellite with an original 426 Hemi could easily fetch $500,000 or more, especially given that no matching number examples are known to exist today. Now let's move on to the next amazing car on the list. At number 9, we have the 1970 Plymouth GTX with an estimated value of $110,000. Introduced in '67, the GTX was marketed as the gentleman's muscle car. It offered both luxury and performance in a way only few others could do. It was based on the Belvedere, but with upscale touches that made it stand out and turned it into an absolute beauty. The '70 GTX got a beautiful redesign, with smooth lines replacing the sharp angles, giving it a stunning presence on the road. It was available with 2 powerful engine options, the 440 V8 and the 426 Hemi. In that year, only 72 GTXs were produced with the 426 Hemi, which made them exceedingly rare. One of these fabulous models sold for $110,000 at the Make 'Em Kiss 'Em auction in 2019. Considering its blend of luxury and power, this was an incredible deal worth every penny. Next up at number 8, we have the 1970 Dodge Super Bee. Taking the 8th spot on this list, this handsome hunk is valued at $199,000. The Super Bee, introduced in '68, was Dodge's no-frills muscle car, built on the Coronet 2-door coupe platform. It was built to deliver pure, raw power without the extras. The Super Bee was typically attached with the 440 6-pack V8, but the 426 Hemi was also an option, but not really the popular choice. In 1970, only 36 Super Bees were equipped with the Hemi. One such Hemi Super Bee, beautifully restored, was bid up to $199,000 on Bring a Trailer, but didn't meet the reserve. This highlights how undervalued these rare cars can be, given their scarcity and performance record. Do you think it was really worth $200,000, or did it deserve more? I mean, I personally would have paid that money just for the gorgeous hood. Moving on to number 7, the 1970 Dodge Coronet RT has an estimated value of $247,500. The Coronet is one of Dodge's oldest models, dating back to 1949. By the '60s, the Coronet had evolved into a muscle car legend. Especially when equipped with the 426 Hemi, it was undoubtedly a fan favorite. The '70 model year was particularly special because it was the last year of production for the Coronet, and only 14 were built with the Hemi engine, making them highly desirable among collectors. These cars were built to show off their speed and performance. Recently, a legit Hemi Coronet sold for $247,500, and then there's the one of two '70 Hemi Coronet convertible, which was restored on the popular show Graveyard Cars. which could cost no less than $1 million if they ever decided to put it out for sale. Next, we have the '70 Plymouth Roadrunner at number 6. Designed to be a pocket-friendly, no-frills muscle car, the '70s Plymouth Roadrunner has an estimated value of $341,000. Buyers could pick not to have the basic amenities like carpets and back seats to save money, putting it towards performance upgrades instead. You could have literally made it a box of metal with an extremely powerful engine back then if you wanted to, but I wonder how you would drive it. In '68, 1,019 Roadrunners were equipped with the 426 Hemi. By 1970, only 72 Hemi Roadrunners were produced. These cars are incredibly rare, with average values of around $121,516 and top sales reaching $341,000. The 1970 models are particularly prized for their rarity and performance. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. On to number 5, the 1970 Dodge Charger RT with an estimated value of $352,000. They've appeared in countless movies and TV shows, from the Dukes of Hazzard to the Fast and the Furious. The second-generation Chargers, produced from '68 to '70, are some of the most iconic muscle cars ever made, with a huge name in the history of pop culture. Despite being one of the most famous cars ever, only 872 second-generation Chargers were equipped with a 426 Hemi engine. In 1970, just 112 Charger RTs came with the Hemi. Today, it's estimated that their numbers have dropped drastically, and only 15 to 50 Hemi RTs still exist. These cars can easily fetch mid-six-figure prices at auction due to their desirability and scarcity, and to top that, it's also infused with the power of family. Was it just me, or did you also want to own one the moment you saw Dom Toretto set the streets on fire with this beast? Now, next on our list at number 4 is the '71 Dodge Charger. Yes, you heard me right. That's another Dodge on this list, valued at $550,000. The 1971 model marked a new design era with the introduction of the extreme Coke bottle styling. This car also had the loop bumper design, which was a standout feature and added more points to the car's beauty. Unlike the other usual and boring bumper styles of the time, the loop bumper design gave the car a more muscular look and emphasized its boldness. This year was also the last for the 426 Hemi engine, making it a significant year for Mopar enthusiasts. Only 85 Hemi Chargers were ever produced in 1971. The rare Charger RT models, in pristine condition, have sold for over $500,000. This year also saw the Super B become a trim level for the Chargers, with just 22 Charger Super Bs equipped with the 426 Hemi. Number 3 on the list is the '66 Dodge Coronet Deluxe 4-door. In '66, Dodge produced just 5 of these unique 4-door Coronets with the 426 Hemi. They were produced to promote the new engine option. The '66 Dodge Coronet Deluxe 4-door has an estimated value of $660,000. This car was classified as a fabulous mid-size choice, offering a balance between interior and performance. With its straightforward design, this car was the dream ride for minimalists and people with fine taste. Surprisingly, all 5 still exist today, but they rarely change hands. A red '66 Coronet Deluxe 4-door with a Hemi sold for $660,000 at the Barrett-Jackson auction in 2007. This car proves that the Hemi engine can turn any vehicle into a muscle car icon. Even a 4-door sedan can become a collectible when it has a 426 Hemi under the hood. Now, at second from the top, we have a 1970 Plymouth Superbird with an estimated value of $1,650,000. The Superbird, with its distinctive rear wing and nose cone, was initially a commercial flop, but is now one of the most sought-after Mopar collectibles. It had a very complicated and well-thought-out design. The hidden headlight, the high rear wing, and the vibrant color options were some features that made this beautiful beast stand out from the others. Just look at this car. Doesn't it remind you of someone? If you can guess who I'm talking about, then let us know in the comments down below. The Superbird was Plymouth's answer to the Dodge Charger Daytona Aero car. designed for NASCAR racing. With its genius aerodynamic design, it became a perfect rival to the Dodge Daytona. Only 135 Superbirds were equipped with the 426 Hemi. Today, these cars regularly fetch high six-figure prices at auction, with Hemi versions exceeding $1.5 million. The Superbird's unique design and racing pedigree make it a true collector's item. And finally, at number 1, the '69 Dodge Charger Daytona that holds an estimated value of $1,950,000. Designed specifically for NASCAR, the Charger Daytona was the first car to break the 200-mile-per-hour barrier while maintaining stability on the track. This car was the king of the tracks and was meant to assert dominance over its opponents. Not just the speed, but the radical styling of this vehicle made it instantly recognizable on the streets. The elongated nose was a symbol of royalty for car enthusiasts back then. To meet competition requirements, Dodge had to sell 503 Daytonas to the public. However, it's believed that only 70 were equipped with the 426 Hemi. The '69 Charger Daytona combination of rarity, performance, and iconic status makes it the ultimate Mopar muscle car collectible, with values nearing $2 million. But what are your thoughts on these cars? Do you think they deserve to be on the list? Or are there any better cars you can think of? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.